free. You've lost 2 already. You'll lose this one too. Those were my husband's words when I told him I was pregnant. I had previously lost 2 babies, and now I was pregnant a 3rd time. It seemed odd timing. Just a week before, I tried to jump out of a car going 75 miles an hour. It wasn't that I was suicidal. At the time, I didn't think about dying. I just had to escape the constant berating. If you leave me, no one will love you like I do. Your parents don't love you. They use you. You have anger issues that must be dealt with. You are emotionally unstable. No one wants to be with you, and that's why you have no friends. And now I was pregnant. I couldn't leave him. I was going to be a mother, and he a father. He would change. He would love me and be kind, I thought. Maybe he'd even get a job if I kept the baby till full term. At the 6-week ultrasound, I heard the loudest, strongest heartbeat. It was so beautiful. I wanted to stay in that room for hours and listen. Crank it up, I said. It's a perfect heartbeat. I fell in love. I learned about natural childbirth and ultimately decided to take that path forward. I wanted to feel everything there was to feel about motherhood. I wanted to be present every step of the way, not missing one moment of my baby's life. While I had started to change, my husband did not. The kindest thing he did was leave me alone. During times of quiet, I thought about our 6-year marriage. I began to wonder if all marriages were like mine. My parents' wasn't. Did other husbands cheat on their wives and have affairs? Did other husbands read their wives' emails and monitor their phone calls and friendships and refuse to allow certain girl friendships because they weren't Christian enough or didn't treat him nice? Did other husbands not allow family holidays with extended family? My soul told me no. Or was it the big round belly speaking? The baby growing inside of me made me proud and confident, invincible. I felt wise. I began to think that if I could grow a human being inside my body, providing it the nourishment it needed to thrive, birth it, and live through labor and delivery, I could do just about anything. To manage the pain of birth, I had to go deep within myself, to focus and to breathe. I let my mind go to the pain, the physical pain and the emotional pain. I knew the physical pain was going to end. I was going to be a mother. I was going to have the baby. I was going to do it. But was I going to continue to live with the emotional pain of a loveless, abusive marriage? Would he get better? Would he cheat on me again? Would he hit me and shake me and isolate me from my family and friends? I knew that was wrong now. I could acknowledge that that was abuse. Would he continue to force me to have sex with him, citing the Bible and saying it was my duty to submit to him so he could enjoy my body? I hurt so much deeper than the pain that coursed through my body. When I was given the opportunity to push, I pushed the physical pain out, and I realized I wanted to push my husband out too. Could I do it? I continued to push, and I felt the pain stronger, moving lower. I felt the baby coming out. But when I stopped pushing, I felt the baby going back in. When I could breathe, I said, "Next push, I'm not stopping." The midwife said, "Do it." And I pushed harder than ever before. In the pain, I pushed so hard and felt the head and the ripping. I ripped and pushed through the tearing of my body. I felt the baby's head come out. I felt and I felt, and I felt the joy as the shoulders emerged and the rest of the body slipped out. I felt release and relief. And then I saw the most beautiful sight I have ever seen, or I will ever see again. A reddish-purple baby boy. "Joshua," I said, as they put him still attached to the cord in my arms. He made a few little noises, and he looked at me. And I talked to him, and he listened. He looked deep, never taking his eyes off of me, contented and happy. I always loved the name Joshua, but knew it was the name for my son when midway through my pregnancy I learned the meaning. Joshua means the Lord saves. Through motherhood, I was saved. Giving birth to Joshua proved to me that I was strong. If I was strong enough to grow a human in my body and deliver it drug-free, I was strong enough to leave a man who didn't love me. It was a process. He told me he'd take my baby, and I'd never see him again. I left anyway, and I proved he was a liar. I have my baby, and I have people who love me. The last day I lived in the house with him, Josh was still an infant. We danced to a rock and roll kind of Christian song. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my hands. In the corners of my mind, I just can't find a reason to believe that I can break free. Because you see, I have been down for so long, I feel like hope is gone. Motherhood gave me hope and the strength to break the chains to set myself free. Thank you.